C.J. Gardner-Johnson made that video on the live stream, and he goes, "This ain't the same, This
ain't the same Detroit no more."
Yeah, this ain't the same Detroit. He just got here. So I think C.J. is significant what he thinks, because this is a guy who's played for the Saints. He's played for the Eagles. He's never played for the Lions, but he knows what the Lions are. Everybody does. The players do. They know what the narrative is in Detroit. Like, typically coaches and players go there to die, like your careers. It is what it is. That's what they've been. Now, he signed here. He chose the Detroit Lions. He chose to play under his old his old secondary coach in Aaron Glenn. He wants to play for Dan. He wants to live in the city of Detroit. He's embraced it. That's another guy. Like, it's just different. There's too much evidence that indicates that this is just different. Now, one player I did want to bring up is Jared Goff, because last night he was 22 of 35, 253 yards and a touchdown. Clean game. I mean, again, there were some points where you're watching and on third down, you're like, it's like he was playing scared a little bit, at least early in the game. But sometimes playing safe like that ends up paying off, because it's about the team that makes the least amount of mistakes. And Jared didn't make really any mistakes last night. So, again, although he was, 35 pass attempts, he had 22 completions, he did enough to win. So, credit to Jared Goff.
Well, Jared Goff, nobody would call his performance last night excellent or anything like that.
He was getting pressured a ton, too.
Absolutely, but the one thing that I don't know if anybody anticipated happening was Jared Goff outplayed Patrick Mahomes in this game. I mean,
say it, Flannel.
He did. You know what? You know I'm a numbers guy. You know that data doesn't lie. I mean, it can be skewed, but it doesn't usually lie. And I know you guys are going to like these stats. Last night, Jared Goff had a higher completion percentage, more yards, a higher yards per attempt, a better passer rating, and most importantly of all, 0 interceptions to Patrick Mahomes' 1, to which I believe extends his streak of games played without an interception to, I believe that would be 10 now, because the last 9 of last year and then 1 of this year, which is absolutely unbelievable. And Jared Goff, you saw it, those throws he was making to Amon-Ra St. Brown, they just have that chemistry. They're one of the best quarterback-wide receiver duos in all of football. The throws he was making to Josh Reynolds, that 120-yarder to Khalif Raymond, that one to Sam Laporta, which was more a good route by Sam Laporta, but still, Jared Goff has to hit him. It was a very clean, crisp performance, I will say.
Did you already bring up the Reynolds catch, too?
Yeah.
Dude, he threw that thing in like a 3-man window.
Yep.
You talk about the one kind of in the middle of the game?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, when he threw the ball, when they showed the replay, like, if the play didn't happen and you're watching it live from that angle, you're like, that's picked.
Yeah.
And he right to Josh Reynolds.
I thought it was going to be a sack or a fumble, one of the two, because the edge rusher was coming. He threw it over the linebacker, safety's head, whatever it was, but it was a perfect zone beater. Ben Johnson was cooking against that zone coverage all night with Josh Reynolds.
And Goff didn't try to, and you talked about this, Lucas, so I'll give you credit, but he doesn't have to be Mahomes. Like, just go out there, get the ball out, get the ball to playmakers, make quick decisions, be accurate with the football, and he did just that.